get some music going, guys. What do you think? Let's get... Hey, guys. Hey, Monkey. How you doing? Oh, now we're talking. 5 people. How you guys doing? You guys are the main group here I'm talking to, by the way. Charmy, how's it going? Okay, 12. Sipping on a LaCroix right now. It's actually gone. Hey, everybody. Everyone's filtering in. Let me turn this down a little bit. How's everyone doing? This is a spur of the moment thing. We're not going to be doing this all the time. It just occurred to me that it's been a month since I streamed last. So I figured why not just hop right back in and do it again. Good afternoon, Allie. Hello, Haley. Mr. Space, Halloween Freak, Isabel, Stuart Davis, Livy. Oh, BF2 already, $2. Thank you so much. Hello there, T-Rex. You know what? That looks like Aladar to me. Maybe I'm crazy, but that looks like Aladar. How's everyone doing today? It's a Friday. Enjoying my Friday. It's almost 3 o'clock here, so we'll do this for maybe an hour, and we'll hang out. We'll talk about Disney stuff. Let's see if the thumbnail is updated on YouTube yet. Is it just me still giving the thumbs up? It is. It'll change after the stream goes. After we get offline, though. How's everyone doing? Good. Lava Bubble says Mickey's behind. I'm not seeing any Mickey behind me. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Finished up your classes, Thea, Oldfield, or Thea? Good job. Yeah. No, I'm not taking classes right now, but no, it's good. Classes are wrapping up. Mr. Space asks, what's my favorite ride at Disney? I'm gonna let you guys talk amongst yourselves because I have a feeling a lot of people know what my favorite ride at Disney is. It's almost Easter. Toa Brony, how you doing, man? I remember you. Yeah, it is almost Easter. That is on Sunday. We're going to do an escape room on Sunday. That'll be a lot of fun. Jimmy 444 the fourth says, I like the blanket on your chair. Thank you. It's a Haunted Mansion blanket. I really enjoy it too. I got it at New Orleans Square, actually. Doing good, Xavier. I'm enjoying it. Haunted Mansion expansion. What would you expand? What would you build onto the Haunted Mansion? Ganzo says hello from Texas. Hello, Texas. How are you? You're a little further south than I am currently, but hello. How are you? How are you doing today? His favorite is Snow White's Scary Adventures. It's close. It's up there. Soup Snakes said that my favorite is Snow White's Scary Adventures, and it's good. Not my favorite though. Connor Tignor asks, what is my favorite Disney food? That's a good question. It's got to be a churro, right? Or a mint julep? Mint julep. But that's a drink. So beignets. Favorite Disney restaurant would be Dangle Barbecue, though. And Adventureland at Disneyland. Twilight Sham asks, how often do I go to Disneyland? Hello, Josh. Hello. I see you're in Oregon. Hello. How often do I go to Disneyland? Back before COVID, I went probably every other month or like once a month. I'd probably go like 13 or 14 times a year. Like 7 or 8 times a year. That's more accurate. Now it's 0, and it'll be 0 for a while longer because they're not allowing out-of-staters like me into Disneyland. It's a shame. Sydney's getting a Madame Leota tattoo in a couple days. That's super cool. I don't have any tattoos. I can't find a good artist where I am to get what I want, but it would definitely be Haunted Mansion themed. Keep that in mind. Has the Easter Oswald visited? Mark, I don't think the Easter Oswald has visited yet. It's not Easter yet, so I still have 2 more days, but he might be running late. Let's see. Tally Tales, Spooky Duplex Gang. Tally, you are the best. Let me just say, if you guys understand Spooky Duplex, Tubing Tubers, I think that's an unreleased episode, actually, but Tubing Down Rivers, Living with the Land. If you're from the Foolish Mortals podcast, thank you. It's a fun podcast to shoot. Dan and Chad, wonderful people. Woody the Sheriff, of course I remember you. Of course. Kiki asks, what is my favorite magic candle? I think I have them already here. My favorite one as of now would probably be this one, the Polynesian. Smells like the lobby of the Polynesian Resort, which is my favorite resort. And this is probably my number 1. Of course, I like the Haunted Mansion one too, but Polynesian takes the cake, I think. Let's look at some questions. Jack Wright from Anaheim. Are you going to Disneyland on the 30th when it opens? I highly recommend you do, my friend. If you think if you're ready to be safe and you're either vaccinated or you're willing to accept the risks, I highly recommend going to Disneyland. I actually got my first dose, and I will be. Whoa! You guys see that? Whoa! That was spooky. That was pretty spooky. That was cool though. That was pretty cool. But yeah, look at that. Proudly vaccinated. I'm getting my second dose, and then me and my wife are going to Walt Disney World, and we're staying at, you can't really see it, the Grand Floridian. So I'm playing some Grand Floridian music to get me in the Disney zone to go. Did you guys like that glitch? That was so cool. My camera does that sometimes. It's super cool. It happens on the podcast if you've watched the podcast before. Totally planned out. I plan it out every time. My computer's not haunted. People keep talking about a Mickey behind me. I see Jungle Cruise. I see my plaque, some curtains. I do not see any Mickeys behind me. Oh, Mr. Nintendo from Colorado, just like me. How's it going? If you guys want me to read your messages, if you want me to see it for sure, use the super chat. Even just $1. Like I say at the end of my videos, even just $1 will get you access to the super chat, and I'll be able to read it. I don't think I've missed any super chats, so that's good. Yeah, it's Kermit. When am I going to Disney World? Middle of May. Middle of May, and we are going to be having a great time. What is my favorite Disneyland trash can? The ones outside the Haunted Mansion, because they look like they're spooky Haunted Mansion ones. So this is Kermit. He used to be in a lot of my videos. I'm working on upgrading him. That's all I'm going to say before he rejoins my videos. Churros is from Anaheim. Very, very cool. Head over to Disneyland. Get a mint julep when it opens for me. Oh, poor guy. Wim. I'm not going to try to pronounce that last name, Wim, but he asked if I like video games. Of course I do. I have my other monitor right here next to me, actually, is for my video games. So of course I do. Who doesn't? Everyone plays a game from time to time, especially when you're in line for Rise of the Resistance at 6 a.m. waiting for it to open, right? People are asking if I have pets. I do have one dog. His name is Miko. He's a little corgi. He's in some of the old videos. Let's, guys, talk amongst yourselves real quick. All right. Don't worry, I'll cut this out of the main video. You guys talk amongst yourselves? Oh. How are you guys? How are you doing? Sorry, I had to go get Miko. Look up here. Look, it's the people. This is Miko. He is 2 years old. And I had to run up the stairs holding him because he's a little chonky boy. He's a little corgi. He's very bored if you can see his name tag. It's very blurry at this point, but it's got Miko from Pocahontas on there, which is who he's named after. That's Miko. He's grown up pretty big. Since the first time you saw him in a video was a long time ago. He looks very uncomfortable, though. So I will let him, I will let Miko return to his nap. He was taking a nap, and I woke him up to bring him up here to show you guys. You guys weren't being rambunctious when I was gone, were you? All right, Miki. Say goodbye. Oh, all right. Go on, get. There he is. You can still see his little ear. But yeah, that's my dog. That is Miko. He's a bit of a wild card. We took him for a walk, so now he has to take his nap. Whew. How's everyone doing? Charlotte, okay, this is a little bit of a Q&A. Asks, do you know anything about when Disneyland will be able to when people will be able to buy or reserve Disneyland tickets? It's going to be any day now, right? It has to be any day now because they're opening in less than a month. So I would imagine it's either going to be a month before, which is any day now this week, or if I were a betting man, it'd probably be like 2 weeks before. But yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm like, again, I may have missed a super chat while I was gone. I don't think I did. Britt Disney has a pug who's named after Pua from Moana. That's a very cute name for a pug. I appreciate that. Who else has animals named after Disney characters? Ethan's getting ready for Walt Disney World. Good for you, Ethan. Have some fun, man. It's going to be a good time. I know that. Especially after spring break kind of dies down. That'll be really nice when the lines sort of die down. Bobbin asks what I think of Avengers Campus. I think it's good that they're holding off on opening it when the parks reopen, because I want to be there for opening day. I did it for Galaxy's Edge, and that was a lot of fun being there for stuff opening. It's so fun. I did it for Rise of the Resistance. And so I think being there for opening day of a brand new land, again, for Star Wars, it's going to be great. I'm glad they're holding off, and I think it looks fantastic. I think everyone's a little too overly critical on the Spider-Man. This should fix it. It'll come back, and we can continue this discussion because it's a good one. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. It should be coming back up now. Again, apologize. The viewer count is dropping, guys. It's dropping. Yeah, yeah. I fixed the connection, guys. Don't worry. That was weird. I think there was a ghost in my computer or behind me somewhere. Apologize for that. I'm gonna cut that out of the main live stream so the people watching this back later won't have to see that. But if you were here and you saw the glitch, make sure to comment below this live stream when it goes public something about the glitch. All right, talk about your memories about it regarding it, your fondest memories about the glitch, and I'll try to like the comment. All right. Couple super chats while the glitch was happening. So let's go back up here. Favorite walk around character would be Gaston from Fantasyland. What Disney hotels have I stayed at / what is my favorite? I've stayed at the Pop Century. I've stayed at the All Stars. I've stayed at Caribbean Beach. I've stayed at both Port Orleans. I've stayed at the Polynesian for a night, the Grand Floridian for a night. Never stayed at the Contemporary. There's a couple other ones that I don't know if I'm counting. But my favorite, of course, is the Polynesian because it smells like the Polynesian candle. And Steph asks, I'm dying to know if you've ever played Kingdom Hearts. Of course, I have it actually installed on my Xbox right next to me here. I have played Kingdom Hearts, so thank you for that gift. Everybody, sorry about that glitch again. I fixed it. I'm a tech genius, and I fixed it, so don't worry. Oh, okay, we got another one from Arcane Tripwire. €5. Thank you so much. What would your dream be? What would your dream attraction be for Disneyland Forward? Love the videos. Enjoy Disney World. I will. It's going to be so fun. I'm so looking forward to it. A dream attraction for Disneyland Forward. I want Tron, okay? I know a lot of people say Tron's not going to happen because it's too big, but I mean, look at Space Mountain at Walt Disney World. You have to actually be there to like sort of get a sense of the scale, but look at Space Mountain at Walt Disney World versus, it happens every time to time, guys. Don't worry about it. The spirits get restless and I have to calm them down. But you can shrink Tron down like they did with Space Mountain at Disneyland. Its size isn't an issue. I think Tron would be something fantastic to have on the Disneyland side. Stolziren, I think I said that correctly. $2 gift. Thank you so much. Dream location / concept for a new U.S. Disney park. Obviously, it has to be here in Colorado, right? Everyone is moving here right now. It's very nice in the summer and nicer in the winter. Maybe it's because I'm used to it, but it snows, obviously, but it snows in Paris and Tokyo anyway. So here, right where I live, if they built a park in my city, I would be happy. That was a different glitch, Miss Katie. That's a different glitch. The glitch that happened earlier kind of shut down the stream. That's just the restless spirits inside my computer. I have played Epic Mickey. Yeah, I do love. I love Epic Mickey. Grayson asks, "What's my favorite Walt Disney World park?" It's got to be Epcot, right? Magic Kingdom obviously is like the best one, but Epcot is my favorite one, even right now, and everything's under construction. Tolo Brony, how you doing, man? Asks Space Mountain America or Space Mountain Europe? Which of the two is Disney's best Space Mountain? Well, I think Tony Baxter, the Imagineer behind Space Mountain, said himself that Space Mountain Mission 2 or From the Earth to the Moon in Paris is the best Space Mountain. And I've never been to any of the European or Asian parks, so I can't say for sure. But I would be willing to bet that Space Mountain Mission 2 / From the Earth to the Moon / Hyperspace is the best one. My favorite one is Disneyland's, though. Nick with the $10, thank you so much. Says, just finished watching a video of the tightrope walker out in front of the Haunted Mansion talking to the crowd. Do you think we'll see this character more often for Not So Scary? You're talking about Sally Slater. I have a picture of her. They had her out for not so scary, but just for Mickey's Halloween party at Disneyland. I don't know if you can see that, but that's me and her. She was out, and we were taking photos. And maybe I think they'll keep bringing her out for the parties. Really cool character to talk to. It's fun talking to the Haunted Mansion characters because they don't have really any movies to go with, so you can just kind of talk about whatever. It's really fun. But again, yeah, thank you, Nick, for that gift. Alan says, howdy from Minnesota. Great videos, a ton of historic info. Have a great time back at Walt Disney World. Our family just got back. Hey, I hope you had a fun time. Hope you rode Haunted Mansion a lot of times for me. I'm going to go on it a lot as well. Caitlin says, I thought you'd say Polly because you got married there. It's not just because that, although that is a big reason. I just love the tiki atmosphere. Trader Sam's is there. Kona's there. Are you kidding me? The rooms are fantastic. I love the Polynesian. Oh, Deidre, I'm sorry. $25. So I'm going to pronounce your name correctly. Let me know, because that's a lot of money. Thank you so much. I love your channel. Have you ever done a behind-the-scenes tour at Disneyland? I've only done one tour at Disneyland, and that was Halloween of 2018, I believe. We did the Happiest Haunts tour, and I got to take a picture with, I believe, Phineas from the Haunted Mansion, and it was a lot of fun. Phineas and Gus. Bam. There I am with those guys. You can't really see it very well. Oh, that's a spoiler for an upcoming video. Don't look at those tabs. I'm doing research for a video. But yeah, I took a picture with 2 of the 3 Hitchhiking Ghosts, and that was the only backstage tour I've ever done at Disney. Who is your favorite YouTuber outside of the ones you know? Outside of the ones I know. I was about to say I watch Fresh Baked so much, and they're just David's just the best. But I know him, so probably outside of the ones I know. Let me look. I like Internet Comment Etiquette. He's hilarious. Eric over there. People I watch a lot. Philip DeFranco, obviously, for the news. Max Mofo, Pokemon, Internet Historian. Those are all. I'm just scrolling through my subscribe list. Jeremy Johns, Jax Films. Yeah, all of those guys. I think that's usually my donkey. Those are my Joel Haver. Are my those are the ones I subscribe to. So those are the ones I watch. I love them. Love them all. Defunctland. Yes, I have met Kevin before. Lovely person. Thea's talking about my Instagram profile pic. What's wrong with my Instagram profile pic? It's me and Spider-Man. He's my hero. Speaking of Marvel, have you guys seen the new episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Pretty crazy, huh? Pretty good episode. What's my favorite Disney song from Haley? It's not really a Disney song. Night on Bald Mountain's pretty cool, though. It's a bop. But it's not specifically Disney. Your boy, what's up? How are you doing? How's everybody going? I've asked that a lot. I apologize. I just want to know how everyone's doing. Have you been underwhelmed by Disney Plus by Red Cup Productions? Yes, that. No. I have been very thoroughly satisfied with Disney Plus, actually. Any Disney movie I want to watch is just like 2 clicks away. And you have WandaVision on there, and The Mandalorian, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and there's more coming, like even more. Disney Plus is fantastic. Just Kate asks, where do you recommend to stay at Caribbean Beach? Really, wherever they put you. Close to the Skyliner, obviously, because there's a Skyliner station there. That's probably the most opportune place to stay at Caribbean Beach, but anywhere else, close to the lobby, close to the Banana Cabana, that'll be the place to be. Brian P with $5. Thank you, Brian. Says, do you know about a cast member named Menard? Are you talking about at the Haunted Mansion, or am I dating myself? Not sure what that last part meant, but I think you're talking about Maynard, right? I remember Maynard at the Tiki Room Tiki God Maynard. He's great. Really, really fun. But I've never seen him at the Haunted Mansion before. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, I've never seen him at the Haunted Mansion. So maybe one day I will I'll see him there. Whoa, Fu S with the $5 saying good job. I love that little gift. That's cute. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that gift. Gift. Yes. Dating yourself means showing your age. Oh, dating. I thought you were like going on a am I stupid? I'm tired, guys. Making videos is very tiring. Dating yourself. Yes, I know what you're saying now. No, it might be Maynard. I do know about Maynard though. I think that's we're talking about the same person. What is your opinion of the rumored Utah Disney park from Michael? Michael, my opinion is there is a rumored Disney park that pops up every couple of years, every couple of months, and I do not believe it until Disney makes any announcement. I would not read too deep into any rumors. I know people talk about like Disney's buying land here or here, but it's always ends up to be nothing. And I'm tired of it ending up to be nothing, so I pay no attention to them. Exactly. Grace got it correctly. Dallon's on a romantic date with himself. That's what I'm thinking. You just take, you know what? I do lots of solo trips to the parks. And so whenever I make a dining reservation for like Blue Bayou, I'm just sitting there in the fancy restaurant, watching the boats go by all by myself, having a great time. So I guess that is kind of dating myself, right? At Blue Bayou. That Disney creepy pasta I did was very creepy from Ethan. Thank you. I had a lot of fun making the sound editing for that. That was a lot of fun to do. I put some Easter eggs in there too. If you catch them, let me know. I put some audio Easter eggs and some script Easter eggs in there regarding different Disney rides and sounds that you may know from some places. Rewatch it and let me know if you catch all of the Easter eggs I put in that one. Sabrina says, I'm a simp for the Haunted Mansion. I absolutely am, and I don't regret it at all. Yeah, no, I totally am. Christina says, I do not see why a park expansion is in the works. Are they making that much money? I think so. The thing with the parks is during COVID, they were making nothing, but they still had to pay for the upkeep of rides, right? So it has been the least profitable part of the Disney company for the past year. But when they reopen, the parks are hard because they take a lot of money to upkeep and run and buy food and merchandise and stuff, make these things for the guests. I do think once everything sort of mellows out and travel opens back up, I think they will start making money again. Disneyland Forward, I don't see happening for like another 3 to 5 years. People are saying like 10 years down the road. I don't think it's going to be that long. I'm thinking like 3 to 5, maybe 5 to 7. But not like 10 or 15. That's a long time to wait, and I can't wait. Thea says, your Twitter is my favorite. Thank you. I try really hard at Twitter. Marcos Ortiz says, what is my favorite drink at Trader Sam's? I love the hippopotami Thai. If you're ever at Trader Sam's, get the hippopotami Thai. You will not be disappointed. Fantastic drink. Eliza says, has Haunted Mansion always been your favorite, or was it a gradual rise to the top? Eliza, that's a good question. When I was a child, I was absolutely terrified of the Haunted Mansion. I refused to go on it, and every time I did, I would be like super nervous. I'm like tearing up the whole time, like as a kid, like a young kid. I'm talking like 1 to like 6. But then I didn't go for a couple years, and I went again, I think when I was like 11 or 12 to Walt Disney World. The spirits are getting angry, guys. They don't like me talking about it. I apologize for that. And I immediately fell in love with it. I liked creepy stuff at the time. So like I said, creepy pastas. I liked ghost stories, urban legends, that sort of thing. And the Haunted Mansion is very much that sort of thing. So the Haunted Mansion immediately shot up to my number 1. Miss Misery, how are you doing? How are you? $5. Thank you so much. If Imagineering Story gets a season 2, what would you like to see them cover? I want to see them go more in depth on specific attractions, because there was parts where they would cover, the Haunted Mansion or Tron. I think specific episodes like season 2, episode 1 is Pirates of the Caribbean, or you start from the beginning. Season 2, episode 1 is Peter Pan's Flight on opening day. Season 2, episode 2 is Mr. Lincoln. Season 2, episode 3 is Pirates. Episode 4 would be, I guess, Mansion. 5 could be like moving into like the 70s or the 80s. So it'd be like Epcot, like the land. I think going into individual rides would be fantastic. Livy Scott says, what are your opinions on Nemo's submarine voyage? Personally, I hate it. I'm with you right there. I don't like it. I get a little claustrophobic in there, but I think the lagoon, the view of the lagoon on the outside is beautiful, and I am very sad if they end up closing this attraction because the lagoon adds so much to Tomorrowland. But the ride itself, I usually pass on it. I don't think I've been on that ride in years. After going to Disneyland, like I said, almost monthly for the past 3 or 4 years. Out of Time says, would you like a animated Haunted Mansion movie? And me and Dan actually talked about that on the Foolish Mortals podcast. If you've seen it, we talk about a Haunted Mansion movie being animated, and that sort of being the best way to sort of convey the feeling of the ride. So yeah, I'd love to see an animated Haunted Mansion movie or TV show. I don't know if there's a plot that's long enough to carry it through a TV show. I think a movie would be more fitting for what the Haunted Mansion story is. Fresh Boy asks, what do I think about Space Mountain? I love it. Scary at Disney World, but I love it. DL with the $5 gift. Thank you so much. Says, I love your channel. Your creepypasta video is great and very entertaining. Thank you. I spent a lot of time on that. I'm putting out very long videos. My last 2 videos were both like 20-ish plus minutes long. Don't expect that. Okay, those are long videos. I'm gonna keep it usually to the 10 to 15 minute mark, but 20 plus is rare, but it's fun to do. Pete Stocks asks, what would you prefer yelled at you if you were spotted at a Disney park? Probably just Jean Lafitte, right? If you yell Jean Lafitte, that is an immediate way to catch my... Sorry, guys, I got my water bottle. That's a great way to catch my attention. Just yell Jean Lafitte at me, I will turn around and I will spot you and I will come to you. Brandon Bernie says, should the Imagineering story tackle the sea if they get a second season? I think they would. Toward the end, right? Toward like Tokyo or Disney Sea. They would sort of talk about it a little bit, especially with it being added to Jungle Cruise. Geek Chorus, hello. I love you. You are unbelievably huggable. Well, thank you so much. If we've hugged before at the Disney parks, you will know that that's a true fact, true statement. Oh, this guy. This is the Mickey you guys were talking about. This one, huh? Yeah, he's a bit weird. He's a bit finicky, this old Mickey. Running around the house at night, making noises, unexplained creaks, that sort of thing. I'm going to put him down now. I'm gonna put him somewhere where I can watch him on the stream. Tyler Buckley says, you're my favorite YouTuber and The Foolish Mortals is my favorite podcast. Good. I'm glad. The Foolish Mortals podcast is a lot of fun to do. Me and Dan just have a great time doing it. This most recent episode we recorded was about the Haunted Mansion movie. So keep an eye out for that. That is going to be a very entertaining one, I promise you. Let's see. Chilean Lego fan, CLF, asks, can I make a video about the Easter eggs in the Mickey Mouse shorts? Yes, I could. I'd have to figure out a way to get the footage without sort of getting copyright claimed, because that can happen. But I think I could. I think I could make it happen. Emma Turner asks, what is my favorite roller coaster? Well, I'm not quite a coaster head. I know a lot of people, a lot of YouTube channels. My friend Expedition Theme Park loves roller coasters. And he like knows a couple off the top of his head, but I only really know there's the Mind Eraser at Elitch Gardens, which is in my home state, and the Twister 2, and then Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain, those sort of things. So my favorite roller coaster at a Disney park, Space Mountain at Disneyland. Disneyland specifically. That's probably my favorite roller coaster, period, I think. Detective C. Tenders asks, what is my favorite Disney park cue music? Pirates of the Caribbean, right? It's got to be Pirates of the Caribbean. I play that in my videos a lot. The Haunted Mansion Howling Winds is also up there, too. Oh, Sabrina Spencer, thank you for the $5 gift. 2 questions. Will you ever be active in your Discord server again? I know, I'm bad at that. And also, that Mickey plush is such a blast from the past. Yeah, I got him from the Walt Disney Family Museum. An old salesman came up to me and gave him to me without a word. He told me to just guard it, and so I took it. As for the Discord server, I'm not very active on Discord. Maybe I'll pop in there from time to time, but I don't know. Discord's not really my thing. Dan Ryan says, what non-Disney parks ride would you add to Disney? It has been years since I've been to a non-Disney park. I usually only go to Disney parks. I'm trying to think. I've been to Lagoon in Utah. I've been to Elitch's, obviously. SeaWorld I went to when I was younger. I think that's it. Oh, I went to Silver Dollar City in Missouri. Don't remember it though. So to answer your question, I would put the Ghost Blasters ride from Elitch Gardens in Denver, Colorado, into Tomorrowland, where Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters is now. There's my answer. Sabrina, yeah, for sure. Adam Gemin asks, have you ever been to the Disneyland Minecraft server? I have. My screen recording software is busted. I want to make a video on it so bad, but I can't get the correct resolution. It's always so bad, and it looks so blurry. I'm working on fixing it, but until I can. I've tried so many different guides. I've gotten people to help me, and nothing fixes it. So I'm gonna figure something out, guys. But I'll make a video on the Disneyland Minecraft server. I've been there before, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Jose Mercado asks if my wife has the same passion for Disney as I do. Of course, you can't be married to me and not have a passion for Disney. She probably knows a lot more about Disney than the average person too, because I'm always just spouting stuff to her about Disney. Do you like the Disneyland pickles from Nostalgia Mountain? Of course I do. I think I've had one in my life, but they're great. They're great. It was recently, so it's fresh on the memory. Just Kane asks if how often I go to Walt Disney World. Again, since COVID, like 0. But I mean, I'm going in May. It's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna have such a good time. But before COVID, I would probably say 2 to 3 times a year. I would go to Disneyland way more often, just because it's easier and closer to me. But Disney World, it's got Epcot, guys. It's got Epcot, and so I would go to Disney World 2 or 3 times a year, just to visit Epcot and enjoy, the differences. Grace asks if I ever annoy my wife with Disney knowledge. Every day. Every single day. AH asks, what is my favorite Disney item that I own? That's a good question. It'd probably be my Haunted Mansion plaque. I showed it on the previous stream. If you want to see it, go back to stream number 1. It'd probably be my Haunted Mansion plaque. Would be my favorite Disney item that I own. Or my Cinderella Castle Mystery Tour Hero Medal. That's another really cool one. It's... If you didn't know, the Cinderella Castle Mystery Tour was an old walking tour, sort of dark ride mix, underneath Cinderella Castle in Tokyo. And at the end, you got a sword, and you could point it at the Horned King and defeat him. And if you were that hero, you got a medal. And the ride has since closed, but you can still buy medals online, and I have one. And it's really, really cool. Tally Tales, hello. $5, thank you so much. Who would you cast for different ghosts throughout the mansion if there was a Haunted Mansion movie? Spooky Duplex. Tell Dan I sent you. I don't know. Who would I cast as the Hat? I'm going to cast 2 people. Who would I cast as the Hatbox Ghost, and who would I cast as the Mummy, because he's my favorite. Gotta be Steve Buscemi as the Mummy, right? And then you gotta have Jack Black as the Hatbox Ghost, because he can do no wrong. He's the best actor in Hollywood at the moment. Do I own any Disney keys from GR 7600? Sorry, mixed up your numbers. I do. I have a Haunted Mansion one. Don't know where it is, but I do have a Haunted Mansion key. Troy H asks, what made me start... I'll stop talking about the mansion, guys. I'm sorry. All right. Asks, what made me want to start a YouTube channel? It's just talking about stuff that nobody else has really covered. I'm kind of past those days now where I just have to talk about stuff other people have done and put my own spin on it, because, everything I've wanted to talk about mostly has been talked about. I'll still make a video here and there about something that really, really means a lot to me. That's the one I'm working on right now, actually. So just talking about Disney stuff that no one else has talked about would be why I started the channel. Miss Misery again with the $5. Thank you again so much. I can imagine a Haunted Mansion series. It could work as an anthology story with different eras of different people exploring the mansion. Yeah, I think an anthology would be good because the story is very disconnected, right? It's not really an overarching huge story. It's very much left up to the imagination. I don't know. I think it would work as an anthology. Disneyland needs the People Mover back during the Tomorrowland refurb. You know what, Mike? I'm afraid they're not going to do a Tomorrowland refurb now. At this point, they're doing new Fantasyland. They're doing Avengers Campus. They're working on Disneyland Forward. I don't know when we're going to see a new Tomorrowland, if we will at all. But rest assured that that's what needs to happen the most. Jared B asks if I like Marvel being a part of Disney. Of course I do. Are you kidding? Avengers Campus is a part of Disneyland now. That's a great thing. Nothing but good things about Marvel. What other names were in the running for your YouTube channel? So I had Offhand Disneyland. I started off as Offhand Disneyland, and then that changed to Offhand Disney because I didn't want to just cover Disneyland. I don't think there were really any other names in the running. I probably would have forgotten them at this point, but I'll let you know if I remember any. I don't think there were any other ones. Alyssa Bell with $5. Thank you so much. Asks, do I have a day job or are you able to do Offhand Disney on YouTube full time? I love your content so much and you're my favorite Disney YouTuber. Well, thank you, Alyssa. That means a lot. Thank you so much again for the $5. And no, I do YouTube full time. I'm very lucky to be able to do that. Mostly thanks to the Magic Candle Company. If you guys go to the link, use offer code Offhand15. You guys are helping me do what I love for a living. So yeah, this is I'm working right now as I speak to you guys. Very, very lucky to be able to do so. AH asks if I'll be doing any more Disney movie videos. Yeah, when I find the need to do a Disney movie video, I will do a Disney movie video. I can't really think of any ones that I really need to talk about at this point. I used to have a movie review video series, if you guys remember that. It's called Talking About. I don't know if they're still available on the channel. No, they're gone. But I have the files still. And I used to talk about Disney movies and review them, but they were terrible. I thought the production quality was really bad, so I took them down. But I do have the files. Maybe I'll upload them for Patreon supporters or something, or just unlist them and then post the link in this chat one time so everyone who's watching can watch it. What dark ride should Disney do next? From Wendish 1971, a Tangled boat ride, I think, would go a long ways. Yeah, a Tangled dark ride. It has to be a boat ride, though, like Pirates of the Caribbean, to fit the theme, I think. Joey H says, I love The Foolish Mortals. Such a fun listen. Thank you. I love it, too. I love doing it. It's a lot of fun with Dan. Just chilling, talking about the Haunted Mansion. Oh, dang, with $10. Oh, dang. Thank you. What is your dream land to be added in the proposed Disneyland Forward expansion? Fantasy Springs. If you guys know about Fantasy Springs in Tokyo, it would essentially be that. Google it. They sort of talked about it in the Disneyland Forward announcement, but take a look at Fantasy Springs and tell me it's not the coolest thing you've ever seen. Flair Zinc or Flair X Inc. donated $5. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. Wolves Howl asks, what is my favorite secret behind the magic? By the way, I love your videos. My favorite Disney secret behind the magic. Do you mean how effects are done or how the park is run? Because Pepper's Ghost is really impressive. It's a hologram effect that has fooled people to this very day. I think when it comes to operations, though, the people who design the fireworks show are immensely talented. I don't think they get nearly enough credit as they usually do. So that is very, very impressive. Even just doing that show on a nightly basis, it's insane. Pete Stocks donates $5. Thank you so much, Pete. Says, do you think the recently announced Superstar Limo movie will be part of Sea Canon? We can only hope, right? I think Drew Carey was a member of the Sea. I think that's the truth. Who knows? Let's see. Any recommendation? Makash 1980 asked if there are any recommendations for good food around the Disney parks. Good food around the Disney parks. Well, if you're talking about Disney World, you gotta go in Magic Kingdom. You gotta get the corn dog from Sleepy Hollow. You have to get a Dole Whip, obviously, from the Aloha Isle, because that's just a requirement, right? Skipper Canteen is delicious. Then you go to Epcot, and it's a whole different story. Tep and Edo is there. Le Cellier is there. The Donut Box is there. Space 220 is opening up soon. It's too much to talk about. The lamb chops from Blue Bayou are delicious. Beignets, mint juleps in New Orleans Square. There's just so much to talk about, guys. So much to talk about. Dunle or Dunle Munle I don't know if I pronounced that right, asks if I have any plans to head to Disneyland Paris when things are more normal. Absolutely. I want to go to Paris and I want to go to Tokyo. Those are at the top of my list. Paris probably slightly higher because of Phantom Manor, but Tokyo, they're pretty close. Troy H asks if I can describe the best feeling at Disney. I think if you're staying on property at Walt Disney World, walking into the lobby of the hotel for the first time of your trip is such an amazing feeling. And then at Disneyland, obviously, it's got to be walking into Pirates of the Caribbean and getting that smell of the brominated water. Tobroni, yes, I do have a Steamboat Willie Lego set. I have no idea where it is, though. Snake asks if I've ever been to Cast Connections. I have. I have been to Cast Connection. I got a 60th anniversary pair of Disneyland ears there from Disney World, actually. Let me show you guys some of the stuff that I got here. Something that I haven't showed off yet. Let's see. I have no idea. How about this? This looks good. All right. Here we go. Guys, this is one of the oldest things in my Disney collection I have here. This is a pair of mouse ears I got from Disneyland. It's got my name embroidered on the back. But I got these back in like 2003. This is my oldest souvenir, and I still wear them in videos. If you watch my videos, if I'm ever wearing mouse ears in my videos, they're these ones. So, Mr. Nintendo asks what my opinion of the Contemporary is at Walt Disney World. Should I stay there? I've never stayed there before, but I have gone to Chef Mickey, or it's Chef Mickey's, right? And the Wave. I highly recommend it. I love the Contemporary, and we're going to stay there next year, I believe, when we go in 2022. So that'll be a lot of fun. Tyler Buckley asks what my opinion is on Wicked the musical. I've never seen it. I don't know. I've heard some of the music is pretty good. I don't think it's Disney, though. I know Disney did the Wizard of Oz movie, though, and it's on Great Movie Rights, so it might be. It's MGM, right? And that's why it's on the Great Movie Ride. Wizard of Oz was MGM. All right, let's see. Well, what other questions do you guys have? You guys having fun? You guys enjoying this? I'm enjoying this. I'm having a good time. We're at 44 minutes, so we have about 15 minutes left before we call it a day. Maybe I'll show you a sneak peek from my new video or something toward the end. Claire asks, do you think the Jungle Cruise refurb will be good? Will be a good tie-in to see, or no? No, I think it'll be great. I think it's nothing but good, right, for the Jungle Cruise to get more inclusivity in there, less, dated depictions of Native people, and more sea. Like, I'm sold. I'm sold already. Salvatore Dolce or Dulce, $2. Thank you so much. I'm so bad at names. Again, David over at Fresh Baked is like so good with names. I'm the opposite. What is your favorite Disney theme park area music? The Howling Winds in front of the Haunted Mansion at Magic Kingdom. It's the loading zone music from the Disneyland version, if you know about that. They play it in the whole like Haunted Mansion area, but not counting that. Probably New Orleans. Oh. All right, no more Haunted Mansion. I got it. Okay. I hear you guys. So, yeah. When am I going to join Disney TikTok? I have a TikTok. I have not uploaded. If you guys want to view my TikTok, I've not uploaded a video yet. I might after this stream. Well, we'll see. What should I do a TikTok on? It's just at Offhand Disney. I'm on there. So look me up on TikTok, and maybe I will make a Disney talk after this if you guys want me to. Let's see. Let's keep going. Yeah, lots of Disney TikToks. Yeah, I like jazz. Stole a zero, and I think, of course. Do not join Disney TikTok from the next Houdini. Okay. Well, the next Houdini says to not join Disney TikTok. Who agrees with him? Who disagrees? John McKay donates $5. Thank you so much, John. Asks, other than the Haunted Mansion, what Disney parks Lego set would you want to see them make most? Other than the Haunted Mansion. Of course you had to say that. Space Mountain, I think, would be really cool. I think a Space Mountain Lego set because the just the look of the building is insane. Like, it's so unique, and I think it lends itself very well to a Lego set. It'd be really cool with seeing the spires and stuff. Troy says, join Disney TikTok. Don't join Disney TikTok. Disagree. Don't join. Do join. Don't join. Join. Don't. We'll see. Soup Snakes, again, thank you for the $2. What did you think of Raya and the Last Dragon? I thought it was a very good in-between Disney movie, if you know what I mean. Because, like, Disney every so often releases, like, a really big, great, good movie. That being, like, Frozen, Tangled, you know, Moana, that sort of thing. The musical ones, Disney, you can tell, really puts a lot of effort in there. And then you have, like, the sort of in-between Disney movies where they're so good. They're really good. But they don't always reach the same popularity, like your Wreck-It Ralphs, your Big Hero 6s, and now your Rayas. I think it's 8 out of 10. Is a great movie. Tower of Terror Lego set? Maybe. Tally Tales, again, $5. Thank you. Why hasn't Disney recruited me to work on the Haunted Mansion yet? Guys, write them. Write Disney some letters. Get me in there, please. Flares Inc. says, what do you think Splash Mountain retheme... Oh, sorry. I read that completely wrong. Do you think the Splash Mountain retheme will happen anytime soon? I hope not. I still want to write it again soon. I think it's going to be a while. I think it's going to be at least a year before they close down Splash Mountain. I think they want to give everybody who wants to write it a chance to write it. So they're going to give it like a year of breathing room at both Disneyland and Disney World. I think Disney World could shut down here in the next year or two, and Disneyland's going to be open for... If I'm going to bet, I'm going to say Disney World is going to close down end of this year, and Disneyland is going to close down end of next year. That's my personal bet. Detective C. Tenders says, you have inspired me to make Disney vids, and I want to start research soon. Yeah, do it. If you can do it and put your own personality into those videos, people are going to pick up on it. It's amazing. Claire asks, how do you come to know so much about Disney history? Have I ever worked at the parks? I have not. My wife has, but I have never worked at the parks. I read a lot of books. A lot of blog posts, watch a lot of YouTube videos, and usually the info from these blog posts or YouTube videos come from books. And I watch interviews with old Disney Imagineers. That's probably the big one. Watching and listening to interviews with people who worked with Walt or people who worked on these rides, that's a very, very big one. Yeah, Chompy says it's about money. Not closing down Splash Mountain would be about the money. I agree. I think if COVID hadn't have happened, it would have been closed this year probably. But yeah, I don't know if the money might be a little tight. So who knows? I think it does come down to money when they have the cash to do, because it's not like doing what they're doing to Splash Mountain. It's not like what they did with Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like very much a top to bottom complete refurb. Because I know Guardians, it keeps the same sort of vibe that you can see in the fourth dimension, the fifth dimension room, the hallway. You can see that they sort of just draped Christmas lights over stuff in the boiler room. They have to go way harder for Splash Mountain. And so I think they're waiting until everyone gets to ride it and the money is in the right place. Yeah. Connor Hall asks more of a personal question. What does your channel need to accomplish this year for you to view it as successful? For me to view it as a successful 21. What's your definition of success? Connor, that's a very interesting, somewhat loaded question. That's a lot to think about. I stopped paying attention to subscriber counts a while ago. I think I'm at like 280, 260 or something, which is good. I like it. Yeah, 258. So yeah, I'm almost at 260. For me to consider it successful, I just hope people like that. A successful channel to me is me not getting bored of making videos, because it was happening there earlier and like throughout most of 2020. I was just very, very bored making videos because the parks were closed. I had no energy, no inspiration. And so I think if the more recent videos I've been putting out this year, 2021, I've had a good time making them. They're a lot higher production value, and people have been watching them a lot more. So I think just me being happy and having fun making these videos, that's what it's all about. And I think that's that's what's happening. So I think so far we're in April now. It has so far been a very successful 2021. Yeah, it'd be probably the Splash Mountain retheme would probably be happening pretty close to now if COVID hadn't completely kneecapped the parks. Whoa! I see something about a coaster enthusiast. I think it's gone now. Music House has asked if Disneyland has ever contacted me for suggestions. I wish. No, they have so many talented people on the inside. They don't need me. I'm pretty good on the ideas. Like I have a lot of ideas, but like the people who work there, they work at Imagineering for a reason. Like we all have our ideas, but the people who do it for a living for Disney, they're on a completely separate level. So Frozen Ever After Q Loop or the Tangled Bathrooms Q Loop. Tangled Bathrooms Q Loop. Well, because Frozen Ever After is brand new music made just for the queue for the most part. It's like instrumental versions, traditional Norwegian versions of the Frozen songs. But then you have the Tangled Bathrooms are just sort of instrumental versions of the songs from the movie. So I guess Frozen. I don't know. I have no idea. Haley asks what my favorite Disney movie is. Sleeping Beauty. It is the pinnacle of classic Disney animation and movie making. Sleeping Beauty has just it aced it every single category. It completely destroys every other Disney movie for me. Sleeping Beauty is number one. Connor with another $2. Can't state of how perfect an answer that was. I'm glad it helped. I'm glad it helped you out. Hi Junior, HIJR says, what is your favorite Disney nighttime show? New Disneyland Fantasmic. I think New Disneyland Fantasmic is like the best. Troy asks if my wife will ever appear in a video or a live stream. Maybe someday. She's not opposed to it. We actually filmed a video where we made Disneyland snacks, but it was terrible and we never released it. And she helped me in that video. She was featured. So maybe when we go in May, we'll do a vlog. Maybe she'll be a part of that. Gilly Boyo says, personal question, what is your favorite parking lot out of all the Disney parks? That's too personal. I'm going to skip that one. No, I'm just kidding. Favorite parking lot out of all the Disney parks? I'm thinking of Disney World parks. The parking lots there are very similar. I'm going to say the Pixar Pals, Mickey and Friends parking structure at Disneyland. Super well themed, super cool. It's got a giant Pixar ball. The tram loading station is amazing. It feels like you're riding a ride. Pixar Pals and Mickey and Friends is my answer. Deflated Films asks if I believe in ghost stories. Not really. Every time I'm writing Pirates of the Caribbean at Disney World, I call out for George, taunt George. And nothing has ever happened. And also, that story's been debunked. Like a worker dying on Pirates of the Caribbean when they were building it. That story's been debunked. So I don't believe, aside from the 999, I don't believe there are any ghosts at the Disney parks. But it's always fun to talk about. I love talking about that kind of stuff. I'm a skeptic, but I believe wholeheartedly. It's weird. Where is my Haunted Mansion tattoo located? I don't have a Haunted Mansion tattoo. Maybe someday. Maybe if I find the right artist. I would love to get one. Brandy Simmons asked what my favorite Disney park is and why. It's got to be Disneyland, right? Because it's the original. Can't be Disneyland. Let's see. Madison C says, I want to thank you for answering my question. Guys, I know I talked about the Haunted Mansion. Isn't that funny how that happens every time I talk about the mansion? Keep that in mind. I missed it. Madison, yes. I answered her question on my first stream back. I'm now able to listen to the podcast. Yes. Spooky Duplex, Haunted Mansion. Dude, this episode 6, I believe, or was it 7? I believe it was 6, is the best episode I think we've recorded so far. I really do say that. Miss Misery with the $5 again. Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Misery. You're great. I still have your print right over there. It's fantastic. Do you think Splash Mountain should stay at Tokyo Disneyland? I feel like it'd be nice to keep one around just for the fans. I don't see why not. I have a feeling it will. I don't know. I have no personal, opinion either way. If it stays, that's great. If not, that's fine too. But I think with how they've kept their Haunted Mansion the same since it's opened, I don't think I think the normal Splash Mountain will be staying there for a while. Nostalgia Mountain says, keep adding the Morse code. It was so fun trying to solve the mystery. Oh, you guys remember that? You guys remember the mystery? Are you talking about recently, Nostalgia Mountain, or are you talking about a long time ago? Because I did a little bit of Morse code recently. I think about this guy. But long time ago, I had some codes in my older videos building up to a trip to Paris that I was going to take, but then COVID happened and it never happened, so I stopped putting the codes in. But there was code in old videos. Talk about Paris. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Coaster Ewan. Sorry, that's the one I saw. Would you consider yourself a coaster enthusiast? By the way, love your vids. Thank you. Thank you, Coaster Ewan. Or Ewan. Coaster enthusiast. I like roller coasters. I'm not like the one who's like, I'm not a kind of person who's like, I won't ride roller coasters. They make me sick. I love roller coasters. Enthusiast, though, like I said earlier in the stream, I could probably name 5 roller coasters off the top of my head. I don't know about any roller coasters anywhere in the world. Like, I know Hulk, I think, is at Universal. There's a Manta Ray one at SeaWorld. Like, I'm so bad at coasters. But I love riding them. I'm not, like, super into, like, the coaster mythos and lore, you know? Yeah, the Splash Mountain rethemed Detective Sea tenders. Yeah, it hasn't been announced anywhere except for the U.S. parks. So, Tyler Buckley, hey man, don't worry about not being able to donate. All right, everyone, donations just make sure that I see your messages. I'm gonna try and read chat as much as I can though, so don't worry about it. Am I a dog person or a cat person? I'm a dog person. I see Miko sleeping right over there in the corner of my room. My favorite Disney dog or cat? John Travolta's Bolt. Favorite Disney character from Pug Blocks? It's got to be Chernabog, right? I love Chernabog. If I could find a cool Night on Bald Mountain statue, I'd put him somewhere, but haven't been able to yet. So yeah, Chernabog would be my answer. Worst Disneyland ride from J-Rock. Finding Nemo. I can't get behind Finding Nemo. I do not like it. Guilty Pleasure from EESM asks, what is my favorite Universal ride? Never been to Universal Studios. Hollywood or Orlando. I've never been. So I have no idea. After watching some ride-throughs, I'd probably say, I don't know, Hagrid's looks cool. Or Jurassic Park looks cool. Or World, I guess, now. Jaws is gone, but that looked cool. Yoshi People Mover, though, to be the answer. That's my final answer. Yoshi People Mover in Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Japan. That's just the answer. The Yoshi attraction. What happens when Disney takes over Lego and Hasbro? Are they taking over Hasbro? Because I know they're pretty buddy-buddy with Lego. I think it'll stay mostly the same, maybe more Disney sets if they end up buying Lego. I don't see that happening, though. Favorite Disneyland souvenir candy? Music House. Now, this is the question I've been waiting for to finish off the stream, guys. This is the best question I've been asked so far. My favorite Disneyland candy. You guys, Goofy's Candy Co. I think that's what it's called in Orlando. I'm not sure if it's the same in Anaheim. It might be. It probably is. The Goofy's Candy Company Sour Cherry Balls. That's my favorite candy. Probably a really bad name for a candy, but they're delicious, and I love them so much. Goofy's Sour Red Balls. And with that, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm looking at chat right now. Everybody, thank you so much. I had a lot of fun. We passed an hour. We're at 318 viewers. Thank you to all 318 of you for tuning in. And again, I realized it's been a month since I streamed last, so I had to stream today. I wanted to talk to you guys. So yes, Goofy Sour Red Balls are my favorite. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next stream, whenever that may be. Next week, the week after that. I'm going to try and do this more often, though. I love it. I love having fun with you guys. I want to bring more stuff to show you next time. I'm going to be prepared for show and tell, because this time I wasn't prepared for show and tell, and I only brought Creepy Mickey with me. So thank you guys. Oh, and this hat. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.